This is it's unbelievable. It's an amazing night to see so many old friends, to be reminded that however far we may travel, the people that were there for you first will always be there for you. The weather today, I don't miss Canada so much, but I do miss Canadians. So thank you. It's almost a requirement in a situation like this to open by, everybody's been so kind to me, I'll open by acknowledging that I feel humbled to receive this honor. Let me tell you, nothing could be further from the truth. It's literally the exact opposite. I feel really, really special right now. It's an incredible thing to the people you care about, people you respect, telling you how great you are. Really telling you that you're better than they are. Yes, that is how I interpret this. If any of you were better than me, you would be up here right now. But you're not, because I'm better. I mean, I don't think that's arrogance. I think that's not my thinking. That's your thinking. That's what you're telling me. My brothers dedicated their lives to Israel and the Jewish people, and they're from London as well. But who is the JNF honoring? The heathen from Hollywood. There's a congratulatory letter in the program from Justin Trudeau, and if I recall my Canadian history correctly, he is the son of a prime minister. So that's pretty cool. I showed my wife. She said, "Who's that?" And maybe it would be humbling if there were like 8 people here, but there's not. It's a full room. This is fantastic. People are here. You paid to honor me. How is that humbling at all? However humble I woke up this morning, I'm a little less humble right now. So I mean, it's not a Nobel. It's not a Nobel. It's not even an Order of Canada, Pagan. What do I have to do? What do I have to do for one of those? That's what next. But it's incredibly nice. So thank you. A lot of people to thank. JNF for all the great work you do. I've been to those parks that my brother was at. I know what you mean to Israel, and thank you to Marnie and Jack and everybody associated with JNF here in London for making this painless for my wife and I, and for making this such a great evening and working so tirelessly for that. Pekins, thank you. Steve, thanks for hosting. I know you need to go to work. You don't. It's a TVO. You don't do that great. I know that for you to sacrifice a night of work to be here is a big sacrifice. And Jeff, thank you as well. I want to thank all those, whoever those people were in those videos. They said nice things. Thank you to all the chairs. My parents, of course, Kevin and Peter, whom I articled with, and who have been my friends and supporters through all my stupid yet somehow successful life choices. Sid and Sharon Newman, thank you for asking me. It's a great honor, and you just can't say no to Sid, even if it wasn't. So that's the way it is. Mark and Shelley, thank you for those kind words. Michael, thank you for those kind words. Mark and Shelley, there's no better people in the world. Great, dear friends, and really no better people in the world except, again, apparently for me. Michael, thank you for those kind words, and thank you for allowing me to leave law. Bill Sobel, who was also a chair but couldn't be here, he didn't hesitate to volunteer to help out, a good friend from LA, but who isn't here tonight, so the hell with him. But enough with the thanks, because tonight is about me. A little while ago, a writer I was working with asked me, when I die, what do I want to be remembered for? House, or for the work I've done for Save a Child's Heart? And I thought for a moment, and my answer was, I want to be remembered as the father of Jesse, Sydney, and Rory Shore. And I said that because I knew it was the answer that would make me look good. As you can see here. My son Jesse's here tonight, and embarrassed to have me even mention his name in public, but he's here. He's a great boy. All my children are great, and you were conceived in Toronto. But it's also true. It is what I want to be remembered for. But, again, tonight's about me, so screw the kids. I am a Canadian. I am a Jewish Canadian. I'm a product of the values with this country, this city, and I've lost my place. This country, this city, and my family set for me. And that's why I make jokes in situations like this, because those values tell me that this is very, very silly, possibly wrong. I'm grateful and flattered and deeply, deeply uncomfortable with this sort of thing. Canadians don't believe in putting people on pedestals. Canadians don't believe that success is the measure of a person. But I thank you anyways. We live in an amazing time where some goofball from London, Ontario can sit at a computer and write down a little bit of his view of the universe. And someone in Madrid, and someone else in Rio, and someone in Singapore laughs and maybe thinks a little. But what's really amazing about the times we live in is that we all have a little bit of that power. Our actions affect other people. Sometimes people right beside us, and sometimes when those actions are profound, like the work of SASH and the work of the JNF, we affect people half a world away. The world is changing. Every day we hear about scary stuff. Global warming, ISIS, the BDS movement. It's easy to throw in the towel, to think it's all too much, that nothing's going to change anything. But the truth is, we are winning. The world is getting better. Since I was born, the world's population has more than doubled, and yet fewer people are going hungry. People are living longer, healthier, better lives in every part of the globe. In almost every conceivable way, the world is getting better. We are winning. Now, I don't think I can take all the credit. But tonight, I'm going to take a little. I'm going to take some, just a little bit, and I'm going to try to feel good about it. I believe a person is defined by their actions, not by their intentions. And I believe that because my heart is a cold, black place. I sort of am Dr. House. I'm just not that good a writer that I could have created him if he didn't live inside me. I'm a little less bold and quite a bit less brilliant. But I did one thing a lot smarter than him. I married someone who made me a better person. Thank you. Pretty much any good I've done or will do in life is because she told me I should. Judy, I love you, and thank you. And my parents, thank you for carrying the ball until they could pick it up. And so I love you, and thank you. You made me the person I am as well. And I want to thank each and every one of you. It is great seeing so many people and chatting with you for 12 seconds each tonight. It's really good to be back in London. But this really is genuinely moving. So thank you for everybody in this room. And finally, and most importantly, because this is what this is really all about, I want to thank everyone who wrote a check. Because ultimately everything else about this is just silly. But thank you for supporting Save a Child's Heart. We are making this world a better place, and if we all keep trying, we will keep getting there. Thank you all.